Welcome, and thank you for your interest in the Capstone Scholars Fellows program. Through this video, you will learn about the program itself, the selection process, and what it means to be a member of this fellowship. The Fellows program was created to recognize students who have gone above and beyond in their first 2 years as Capstone Scholars. A fellow is a student who has actively sought educationally enriching and purposeful activities to complement their curricular education at USC. A fellow will practice critical thinking and inquiry as they create a balanced experiential education plan. They will engage in at least 3 high-impact educational practices, and through reflection and presentation will gain an understanding of how these experiences interrelate and apply to their future goals. There are many benefits to becoming a Capstone Scholars Fellow, including a notation on your transcript, continued grant eligibility, a broadened professional network, and a demonstrated commitment to experiential learning. A Capstone Scholars Fellow demonstrates a clear ability to manage their time. There are several required deadlines of which you should be aware. Failure to meet these deadlines renders you automatically ineligible to become a Capstone Scholars Fellow. You must consistently submit each of the 4 per semester requirements by the assigned deadline. You must also attend at least 1 additional Capstone Scholars program event during each semester, for a total of 4 or more by the time you apply to be a fellow. Registering your intent to become a Capstone Scholars Fellow ensures that you are making timely progress. The following are requirements that must be met by November 15th of your second year in the program. Pass University 101 or a similar course with a grade of B or better. Engage with faculty at least once by utilizing the Out to Lunch program. Demonstrate involvement in the broader USC community by being an active member of a student organization. When you have completed those requirements, you are ready to register to become a Capstone Scholars Fellow. Upon successful registration, it is time to turn your attention to meeting the qualifications to apply. The following are requirements that must be met by April 15th of your second year. Describe an interaction with a diverse perspective, perhaps through your residential community, a multicultural program, or an international event. Identify the high-impact practice in which you will participate for at least 1 semester or summer. You have until the end of your sophomore summer to accomplish it, but you must let us know which of the following you have completed or are in the process of completing. Participate in a semester of undergraduate research. Serve as a recognized university peer leader for a semester. Study abroad for a Maymester or longer. Engage in a 3-credit-hour service learning class. Complete an internship, co-op, or substantive work experience for at least 12 weeks and 240 hours. Much of your work to become a fellow can relate to graduating with leadership distinction. As such, you must complete the GLD online orientation and register for at least 1 pathway. Ideally, this will coincide with the high-impact practice you have chosen to complete. At this time, orientation is hosted through Blackboard. You can search the sc.edu homepage for the phrase GLD Online Orientation, and it should be the first link. Click there and follow the instructions. With these requirements complete, you are ready to apply to become a Capstone Scholars Fellow. At this point, the program staff will check your judicial standing with the university, your cumulative institutional grade point average, and that you have completed your per semester requirements and events. Lastly, you will present your beyond the classroom experience at the Capstone Scholars Colloquium in the fall of your junior year. Upon successful completion of this requirement, fellowship will be conferred upon you at a formal reception. Congratulations! You are now prepared to become a Capstone Scholars Fellow. Please follow the link in the Capstone Connections newsletter to register.